I'm kind of in a thing right now where I'm trying to construct things that are minimal construction. A lot of furniture has a lot of parts and pieces, and I'm trying to do really minimal work. Kind of deconstructed is kind of how I like to refer to it. I do a lot of work on paper. I'm a graphic artist, and I do a lot of painting and things that are on paper, and so furniture and functional art gives me a way to get off paper and be more three-dimensional and more interesting, I think. I started doing furniture, and so I started studying and doing a lot of research, and actually I bought a couple pieces of furniture and tore them apart to see how they were built, and I found them to be so complicated. They were much more mechanical and functional than they were beautiful, and so I found it more interesting to kind of put the exoskeleton on the outside and kind of show how it's built and kind of do something completely opposite of what you think of as being furniture. The first thing I would do is I want them to stop and actually think. I want them to say, what is it? And whatever they come up with in their head is fine. That's the great thing about art, is you get it gets to be whatever you want it to be. But I want them to stop and be struck by it and to think about it, and then realize that even though it's simple, it's actually complex, and that it's functional, and that it holds its own weight, and it can kind of hold its own position in a room. I like to combine things that aren't supposed to be combined, whether it's concepts like modern and primitive, or if it's materials like wood, plastic, glass, metal, things that aren't supposed to go together. I kind of like to force together so that it makes you think about their relationship and how they work. I'm doing a show Untitled on January 11th called Dining in the Deuce. It's a dining show, and I've been tasked with creating an entire dining room environment. There are 12 other artists that are tasked with the same thing, so there'll be actually 13 full dining room environments in the gallery for the show. And it ranges from a 2-person experience through a 10-person experience. Untitled Art Space is a fantastic gallery. They do great work that's kind of outside the norm, and this is a show that has been done all over the country, and then they're bringing it to Oklahoma City, and there's a fantastic lineup of artists that are all working on the show. They're all excited about it. I've seen some of the other artists' work, and it's going to be probably one of the best shows in a long time.